The Garin Farm is a unique resort with a fusion of agriculture, leisure, and pilgrimage by letting everyone experience an enlightening getaway with a glimpse of their version of heaven without leaving Earth, just a travel to Iloilo. My husband and I traveled down south of Iloilo to experience a different kind of adventure. I got curious of what heaven looks like, so I included Garin Farm in our itinerary. It seemed like it was the best place to thank God for His countless blessings. Upon entering, we walked under a green vegetable tunnel where vines draping down like curtains and huge pots were planted with vegetables such as mungo, tomatoes, eggplants, sweet potatoes, and different kinds of herbs. There were also chicken coops and large pens for other animals. Warning, since it is a farm, expect that you can smell stinky odor from animal manure, dug soil, rotten grasses, and many more, so that means never inhale too deeply and always cover your nose while in the tunnel. You might also be distracted with the sounds of farm animals, so you should know about this ahead of time so that you won't feel overwhelmed during your visit. We never missed visiting the Baha'i kubo area of the farm, or the traditional Filipino home, which was made out of nipa leaves and bamboo. It was definitely one of my favorite spots in the farm. What's more interesting was that the crops were planted following their sequence in the Baha'i kubo song in a counterclockwise manner. So if you're familiar with it, you may sing the song while checking out each vegetable. What's more interesting was that the crops were planted following their sequence in the Baha'i kubo song in a counterclockwise manner. So if you're familiar with it, you may sing the song while checking out each vegetable. At the entrance, singkamas or turnip was planted at the right side since it's the first vegetable mentioned in the song, while linga or sesame to the left, which happens to be the last vegetable in the song. Moving on, we went straight to the pilgrimage area since we arrived early. All of us have a vague idea of what heaven looks like from movies, photos, and other religious representations, but no one really has gone to heaven and tell the world how exactly heaven looks like after dying. But everyone desires of ending up in a paradise with God that is heaven, where there is only love and peace. Thankfully, Garin Farm Pilgrimage and Resort in San Joaquin, Iloilo offers a unique experience for guests who would like to experience a slice of heaven here on earth. The pilgrimage started with the story of creation, Noah's Ark, and the 10 Commandments before climbing the stairway to heaven. The life of Jesus Christ was also depicted in various stops as you go up the stairs, so took the chance to rest in between. It has 480 steps before reaching the Holy Trinity, and it has a perfect place for people on a pilgrimage. The climb was exhausting, but we persisted just to get to the so-called heaven. The Divine Mercy Dark Meditation Tunnel. Guests needed to experience walking inside the dark meditation tunnel with just small LED lights on the side to guide your way. Just before the end of the tunnel was a lighted image of Jesus, King of Mercy, and small chairs where devotees may wish to sit for meditation. Then there was a small door going out of the tunnel on the way to the most awaited heaven in Garin Farm. Heaven here on earth. Coming out from the tunnel, the place looked so white, it was glowing that I could barely open my eyes. Is this what heaven's supposed to look like? I exclaimed. The moment when I finally adapted to the light, all I could utter was wow. It was surreal. The melody playing in the background also added to its marvel. The angels with their trumpets were aligned in both sides, leading to the gigantic cross at the middle. It was a jaw-dropping experience and one that is unforgettable. After going back to the world from our heaven experience, my husband and I took our lunch in the pavilion while waiting for animal feeding since it was my personal request to be able to experience it. The schedule was at 12 noon, so we still had time to take our meal. The food was just alright. There was nothing special about it except that we brought the famous mangoes from Guimaras. The first morning greetings we received was the sound of different farm animals. They have their own area for feeding. The ringing of the bell signals the feeding time for all the animals. It started with the feeding of the pigeons. It was such a lovely sight to see flocks of pigeons from their cages flying through the feeding area. Feeding the fishes. It was simultaneously done along with the feeding of the pigeons, so I hurriedly went nearby the lake to witness the feeding of the fishes. It was a quick experience since I already heard the bell ringing for the goat feeding and the turkey parade and feeding, so imagine how I juggled everything all at the same time.
And I don't know where are they going. Here. Look at them. Wow, they are parading.
I was amazed at how turkeys were parading going to the feeding area. This is something unusual for the animals.
And here in the other side are the goats.
The goats were of good breed. Leaves of different plants such as ipil-ipil, jumelina, and napier grasses are carried to the feeding area. There were also other activities that everyone could enjoy, such as boating in the lake, fishing, zip lining, swimming, strolling, horseback riding, and cart riding. If you wish to stay overnight, the farm also offers great accommodation overlooking the seascape of San Joaquin and view of the mountains. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share your hearts. Thank you for watching. See you in my next vlog. Bye!